Hey guys, welcome back to Grace Chronicles. Today I'm going to be talking about scars and wounds. Sometime back in the summer of 2022, I was reading a devotional and it talked about forgiveness. And the creator of this devotional said something about scars and wounds. I can't really remember if it was a man or a woman, but they went on to say, wounds speak of hurt, scars speak of healing. A wound says, look at what they did. A scar says, look how God healed me. Wounds hurt, scars do not. Wounds lead to infection, scars lead to testimonies. If we had to look at the definition of both of these words, a scar is a growth of tissue marking the spot where skin has healed after an injury. Typically, a scar happens after a wound. Now, the definition of a wound is injuries that break the skin or other body tissues. So, for example, let's take a gunshot wound. If you got shot and a bullet strikes you, you're going to have a wound from it. This can be significant to someone hurting you, trauma, losing loved ones, different things like this that causes hurt to the mind, heart, and soul. God does incisions. God does surgery on us. He has to prune us and take us out of environments and put us in seasons where he can grow our character. He can grow who we are. Like, he is our creator. He is the artist of art, who we are. And each and every day he's trying to tap on the art, right? I'm just thinking of a sculpture. You know how people sculpt things and they have to, hammer on it to get it to shape how it's supposed to be. And so that's what God does to us each and every day, right? So that we can be the masterpiece that he's already have laid out for us, right? So again, the surgery to remove the wound is what typically causes the scar. The surgery can be significant to God healing you or him taking you through a certain season to develop something on the inside of you that will uproot you, that will build confidence in you, that will make you stronger than what you once were. And I want to double back to the build confidence in you. And I think that what helps that confidence is that when he shows us over and over that we can trust him, when he shows us over and over what us being faithful over what he has given us and how he can provide for us, how he heals us, different things like that within our journey, because everybody's journey is different, but we serve the same God. And the way he shows up for me, the way he showed up for Moses, the way he showed up for Abraham, the Israelites, all these different people, he's going to show up in the same way. He's the same God yesterday, today, and forevermore. And because of that, right, we can wear our scars. We can be proud of the things that God are doing on the inside of us. If I'm not mistaken, in the Bible, Paul said something that he will boast about his weaknesses, right? I don't want to misquote it. Let me look it up, actually. Okay, right here in 2 Corinthians 12, I'll start at verse 6 and I'll end at verse 10. Paul goes to say, if I choose to boast, I would not be a fool, because I would be speaking the truth, but I refrain. He's humble. So no one would think more of me than is warranted by what I do or say, or because of these surpassing great revelations. Therefore, in order to keep me from becoming conceited, I was giving a thorn in my flesh, a messenger of Satan to torment me. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord to take it away from me, but he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weaknesses. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me for Christ's sake. I delight in weaknesses, in insults, in hardships, and persecutions, in difficulties, for when I am weak, then I am strong. Paul knows that he can navigate through his weaknesses because it's not his natural power that's giving him the strength to get through it, right? It's the power, it's the strength of God that's working on the inside of him. It's the mighty hand of God that's on his life that allows him to have the strength, the courage, the ability to keep going, to be resilient.